get started with the tier list officially. So I'm gonna go on my little rant, and the first course that we have to rank is Luigi's Raceway. So in my personal opinion, I think Luigi Raceway only serves its purpose as like an introduction course. It's not really too special. Like, it's kind of like a figure. It's not really a figure eight, but it looks like a figure eight, if that makes sense.
That sounds boring.
Yeah, it really is. Like, there's two massive turns, and then there's only one special thing about the course, which is a hot air balloon that has an item box attached to the bottom of it. But if you manage
Oh yeah, you were doing that one when I first called you.
Yeah, so if you successfully grab the item box, you can get a blue shell, no matter what placement you're in. So I will say
that... in first
that...
place, you could blue shell yourself.
Oh yeah, you can. So in my opinion, I think it belongs in the D tier. Like the very bottom. Hell, hold on. Let me actually do all the letters and such. I think it just belongs in the bottom. I don't think it's perfect. It just really serves its purpose as an introduction. What would you guys have to say?
It's boring. It's
boring? So you can agree?
Yeah.
What about you, Lauren?
Which one?
Nah, we're doing the tier list thing. Putting like the first track that he was doing at the start of the stream at the bottom. Because it's boring.
There's not really much going with it. Alright, anyway, the next course, it is Moo Moo Farm. So, call me controversial. Call me controversial, but I prefer Moo Moo Meadows because that was actually the first course I've ever played in Mario Kart. I remember that like it was yesterday. I was in kindergarten, and I remember when Mario Kart Wii first came out, and there was like one of those test like Wii demos that you were able to walk up to, the interactive Wii demos.
Oh yeah,
the Wii and the nunchuck was connected to the stand. And someone played Mario Kart Wii, and the first course was Moo Moo Meadows. And they were playing as Toad. So I was gifted the ability to play Moo Moo Meadows first. So that's why I prefer Moo Moo Meadows over Moo Moo Farms. Moo Moo Farms on its own... What's that?
My cat is upside down. I don't know why.
Le Kitty is upside down. But anyway, with Moo Moo Farm, I like it. It's a chaotic course. I'm sorry, the music is chaotic, but the course itself is like very give or take. Like if you're hugging the tight corners when you're trying to drive in the circle, you're hugging to, oh my god, I can't think. You're hugging to the right of the course. If you're playing on a 150cc, you have to deal with the Monty Moles. But if you're on like the left side of the course playing it safe, there isn't really much going on. So in my opinion, I want to put it in the C tier. Mowgli says it's a pretty decent track. I mean, I can agree with that. I
think it's actually more like, it's a little better because it's kind of a pick your difficulty if you think about it. Because it's like, oh, I want it to be slightly easier, hug the left. I want it to be a little harder, hug the right. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, but like, I don't know, but like to me it's like, if you had like 4 people playing with you, and you play Moo Moo Farm, which I've done that by the way, it is a super chaotic course.
That's the point.
Yeah, it's chaotic. But the problem is that when you're not playing with 4 people, it's not that chaotic. So I say it's the C tier. It doesn't belong in the D tier, because like the D tier is just, like, you know, like we don't like this course at all, but like I think it belongs in the C tier, personally.
Yeah.
That's just me. And then Mowgli seems to agree with me as well. I don't know where the other viewers are. We have like 5 people. Nah, that's all good. Alright,
Watching.
what's that?
They might just be watching.
Nah, that's fine. Alright, so next up is Koopa Troopa Beach. Which, okay, you guys can probably shoot me in the head for this one, but I really like Koopa Troopa Beach. I really do. Wait, hold on. I guess I just came in time. As soon as you started the tier list, I showed up. No, that's a great thing, Mowgli. Anyway, Koopa Troopa Beach. Alright, I'm gonna get shot in the head. I know it's gonna happen. But I think it belongs in the A tier. I really like Koopa Troopa Beach. I like the atmosphere, I love the music, I like the track layout itself. especially with the shortcut. There's like a little hidden shortcut. If you had like a mushroom, you could take a ramp and kind of sneak your way into a small cave. And then on the exit side of the cave, there's like a waterfall you get to bypass. Or drive through, sorry.
Right.
So, I like it. I want to put it in the S tier, but I want to put it high A tier for the moment. Just go with that?
Yep.
Alright. Alright, what do you guys say? Agree? Disagree?
I'm good with that.
You're good with that? I don't know about Mowgli. Mowgli says oh my god, I think I am dyslexic. It has one of the best songs. Yeah, it is. It's a really pretty theme. And it's really fun to listen to as well. Like, you know, when you're like driving at night and you start listening to like Koopa Troopa Beach, it's like, yeah, it has that very soothing tone. It's not really soothe you to sleep, but, you know. Alright.
So, the Koopa Cave, which is...
Yup.
Yep.
And then last
No. See, and then you're falling asleep, and then suddenly Coconut Mall shows up and starts you awake.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. Alright, so next up... is Calamari Desert. Now... I literally just got coconut mauled in my own stream. This is the best clip I've ever had in my life. Alright, anyway. So next up is Calamari Desert. Now, my opinion is a bit controversial. And from what a lot of people like to rank Calamari Desert, everyone always puts it either in the A tier or in the S tier. Every single ranking video that I've seen is always in the top. Yes. And I understand it, because like Calamari Desert, it's like, there's many different shades of orange, the music is lovely, and then of course the train is iconic. But in my opinion, I think it belongs in the B tier. And for my reasoning is that there's not really much going on. The only thing for show for it is like the train.
It's the train.
Yeah, if you're just driving. Don't get me wrong, like if you're driving on the highway late at night and you have Calamari Desert playing in the background, then yeah, it's you know, it kind of makes sense to listen to the music. And then looking at like the different shades of orange, gray, and not gray, but like browns, tans, like it's really pretty. But it doesn't need to be a conclusion for the Mushroom Cup, if that makes sense.
There could have been a better conclusion for it.
Oh no, like I think Koopa Beach should have been the conclusion of the Mushroom Cup. If that makes sense. Cause I'm going I'm going in like chronological order. Mowgli says it's a slow track. Yeah, it's kind of a slow track. It really is. But I like it though. I'm not saying it's a terrible course. I like it a lot. But yeah, so that's the Mushroom Cup. And now we're going into the Flower Cup. And
oh my god, it's September 1st. My budget has reset.
That was random.
Sorry.
Thank you for letting me know. You're good. Anyway, so
already September.
Yeah, it is September. I can't believe it's already September. Dear God.
Where does 2025 go?
Where
is
did
it
the
going?
time go?
Mhm.
It's starting to fly. Anyway, so for the Flower Cup, to start off with the Flower Cup, it is Toad's Turnpike. I'm putting it in S tier. Okay. Now let me elaborate my reasonings real quick. The atmosphere is gorgeous. The concept of you driving in a busy highway is hysterical. And when you play this course on Rainbow Road, instead of you driving with traffic, traffic is driving towards you. And it's pretty
on
challenging.
Rainbow Road.
What's that?
You said playing that track on Rainbow Road, and I was like, what?
Wait, I said mirror. Oh, I did say rainbow. I meant mirror mode. Sorry, forgive me. I'm stupid. On mirror, not rainbow. I'm dumb. On mirror mode. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I personally like it. But but the last thing I want to highlight, the music. if you have the time to listen to the music while you're driving late at night after you're, driving home from work, it is the most immersive thing I've ever experienced in my life. Like, that's just me. Like, I'm, from someone like me, you would expect, crazy music late at night, like me blasting Metallica on my speakers, but no. Sometimes I listen to Mario Kart, to the Mario Kart soundtrack, and Toad's Turnpike is definitely one of the songs I like listening to from Mario Kart 64. And it did get a remake of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but we don't talk about that. And also, Mowgli, if your birthday is coming up, let me know what it is. When it is, sorry. Turnpike is S tier. That's my opinion. And then next up on the list is Frappe Snowland. And FYI, this is where the conversation of crucifixion decided to emerge from. So, if I'd have to say for Frappe Snowland, the music, the atmosphere, and the environment itself is beautiful. But I do not think it belongs in the S or the A tier. I think it could actually be B tier. Because the track itself, there's not really much going on. There's only one designated area of the course where there's like a bunch of snowmen, and you have to like traverse through them. But that's about it.
It's not even that bad.
Yeah, it's not even that difficult. But if you're playing on multiplayer and you crash your friend into the snowman, which I've done that to I think it was Dante. No, I did it to Rashid. I did that to Rashid, just being dirty, and he got so pissed at me when I did that. But yeah, I'd say Frappe Snowland belongs in the B tier. What do you guys think?
Was he pissed like when, I think it was like, now here's the funny question. Was he more mad than when I was at your house and I beat Dante in Mortal Kombat?
Yeah. He was mad.
Okay then. Lauren, to give you an idea, Dante, I think if I remember correctly, he was pretty mad.
It was either Dante or AJ.
Both of them were pretty mad. But but it was funny.
No, it was. Mowgli says it's S tier for the glitches.
S for the glitches.
Yeah, dude, no, I'm serious. The Frappe Snowland has a crazy amount of like shortcuts. And it's insane. Like, if you don't believe me, there's a video from Summoning Salt where he covers every like shortcut from every single track in this game. It's phenomenal. But I agree, for the glitches, it's S tier. But as for like playing casually or competitively or whatever the hell you want to say, it is B tier. Alright, next up is Choco Mountain, or Poop Poop Mountain, because I'm mature.
No.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so for Choco Mountain, this is actually pretty difficult for me, because it's like, I say it doesn't belong lower, like, it doesn't belong in, like, the lower tiers or in the higher tiers. Like, it's kind of one of those courses that's just mediocre at best. Like, the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe version was fun. Don't get me wrong, I loved it. Just no for me. No, I can understand that, because, like, a lot of people actually despise Choco Mountain, and I see why. But as for me, I think it's just pretty mediocre. What's that?
It's just brown and more brown. Nothing else.
It's poop.
Exactly.
Nothing but poop. So, as monotonous as the design of the course is, I like the track layout. Like, I like the tight turns, I like the hills you get to jump over, and then the one section where you have to avoid the giant poop meatballs, or the boulders, or whatever the hell you want to call them. That's there.
Poo balls.
Poo balls. Poop. Okay, I need to stop. I need to rank this. I need to rank this before I get worse. Alright, so I'm gonna put it in the B tier. I'll put it in the B tier, because, like, I like it, but I also don't like it. If that makes sense.
This is kind of there.
Yeah, it's there. It's just there. Alright, now the last course is Mario Raceway. This is actually, I'm gonna have to say, this is gonna go into the C tier. As much as I like it, it's lacking. There's much more to be desired. It's just a couple of tight turns, and then a couple of shortcuts you can take. There's no obstacles.
Boring.
It's boring.
That's what we call boring.
Yeah, you sleep on it. You technically just fall asleep while playing the course. So it's that.
Yep.
I mean, when I played it the first time in Mario Kart Wii, I liked it. But as time goes on, it's kind of like the only potential that it really has is just the shortcuts. That's really what's going for it. And it's not like any glitch shortcuts. It's really like actual shortcuts that you can take. But I don't know. But I'd say it should be in the C tier. I think it's one of the smallest tracks. I think it is too. Like within a blink of an eye, you can easily complete like 3 laps within a like it's crazy. All right, well, I will put it in. I think I'll put it in the C tier. I think. Oh, I keep doing that. I think I'm gonna have it in the C tier. It just kind of makes a little bit more sense to put it there. All right, so that is the Flower Cup. Moving forward, we have the Star Cup. And as for the Star Cup, we're starting. Oh my God, there's so many S's. We shall begin with Wario Stadium, if I can find it. There it is. So, okay, let me just say this first. The idea of Wario Stadium was taken from Excite Bike 64. You could see it. If you know what that game is, if you've ever played it, you could see it is just the entire textures are taken from that game. The track itself, like when I played it earlier, it took me 4 minutes and like 25 seconds, or 27 seconds, sorry, to finish the entire course. And playing that casually, playing that casually is boring. I'm sorry, there's no obstacles, you're just turning everywhere, there's nothing exciting about the course, the only thing that's exhilarating is the music. Other than that, I think it's a really forgettable course. But I do not think it's terrible. So, where would you think a good place to put it in the tier list? Like, I'm thinking like low C tier.
Yeah.
Like, the Mario Kart World version, like, completely erases the original version. Like, it takes away 1/3 of the course, makes it shorter, and it's fun. I can't play that track without jumping over the wall. Yeah, exactly. It's like Wario Stadium is mostly known for its, like, insane shortcut. That's it.
Wait, which course are we talking about?
Wario Stadium in Mario Kart 64.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's
they
like...
did do that one better on the Wii, I will say.
No, that's DS Wario Stadium. On,
Oh.
Yeah, this is N64 Wario Stadium, there's 2. So in my opinion, I'm gonna put it low C tier. I think it belongs there, really. Like, I get it, they want to make like a dirt bike arena, but they failed at doing
I remember that one.
They failed at that somehow. I don't know how they managed to, but they did. But there we go. But obviously the Mario Kart World version is much better. I mean, there's a lot more to do. There's more shortcuts. It's more chaotic, if that makes sense.
Chaos is always fun.
Which version?
What's that?
Which version?
Mario Kart World, which like N64 Wario Stadium had a remake in Mario Kart World. And it's just like when you watch the track on like YouTube, it looks exhilarating. Like, I'm not even kidding.
See it, okay.
Yeah.
So in other words, whenever you do get the Switch 2, you're gonna drag me over, we're gonna play Mario Kart. Got it.
Bet. Anyway, so next up is Sherbert Land, and this is the levels that I was excited about to see the penguins, because, you know, I have a history of picking up the baby penguin and walking over to the edge and dropping him in Mario 64, because that's the kind of person, that's the kind of war crimes that I like to commit. As for ranking this course, I have to say it is a definite S tier track. I'm gonna put it right here. Oh. What the heck just happened? Okay, yeah, I think it's not S tier, I'm sorry, A tier. I'm getting my like names mixed up. Wow. I think it belongs in the A tier. I like the environment. I mean, the roads are really slippery, but that's the entire purpose of the course. And whenever I see anyone rank this track, they always put it in like C tier or D tier. Some people have put it in B tier. But I guess I'm like maybe the minority that actually likes this course. I mean, I understand also, like, it's nothing, it's just white. That's all you see. White and gray. And then the baby penguins. But I don't know. Me personally, I love the penguins. I love the environment. I love how it feels fun, if that makes sense. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know. What do you guys say? Do you guys agree, disagree?
Yeah.
Penguins?
Penguin.
The baby penguin? I'm kind of seeing if, like, Mowgli agrees or disagrees. I don't know. We're getting there. I don't know, because, like, Sherbert Land was, Nintendo did bring back Sherbert Land for Mario Kart Wii. It's just flat. Yeah, it is a flat course. There's not really much going on, but I like it. I just like the course. I just like seeing all the penguins. I really do.
Yeah.
I'm simple, man.
This is also a tier list of Dorian's opinion, so...
Yeah, no, I try to, like... No, it's not really just my opinion. I try to make sure that we all can universally agree together to make this tier list, because it's like... I don't know, I don't like the all about me or me in the spotlight mentality, if that makes sense.
You are the one on stream, man.
Yeah, I get that, but still, I'm just trying to, like, ask everyone's opinion, too. I mean, that's kind of what we did last... Yeah, that's kind of like what we did last time in, the last ranking portion of the stream. That was, like, what? Like a couple weeks ago? Like 2 weeks ago? Where are we at? Okay, we're at Royal Raceway. So... Royal Raceway, on its own, if you just play the track itself, it's not terrible. It's there. It's a very, like, it feels like a filler course, if that makes sense. The only things that really save this course from falling into, like, the C tier or the D tier are two things. The Ultra Shortcut and being able to visit Peach's Castle.
Fair enough.
That's really just it. Like, if you just play this course on its own, without doing any of the shortcuts or any exploration of Peach's Castle, it's very forgettable. It really is. I don't know, but that's honestly just me. I don't think it's, like, a terrible track, because I like taking all the shortcuts. I think it's fun. But there's so much more to be desired. Like, it feels empty. If it's supposed to be a course based off of, like, Super Mario 64, they could have added something to it. Like, I don't know, make us able to drive through Peach's Castle or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just my thought. So...
Or even maybe reference, like, fighting Bowser at the end of the course.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna be referencing a Mario game, you gotta reference the Bowser fight that's always at the end.
Yeah, just what Mowgli just said. Just another raceway. I mean, like...
Yeah.
A lot of people seem to overhype this course, but I think it's because, like, a lot of the content creators I've watched are, like, older, probably, like, in their 30s or 40s, so they have rose-tinted glasses on, and if they just take them off and use, critically think for a minute, it's like, oh, it's just another raceway. That's really just... A bit much to expect Nintendo fanboys to actually criticize Nintendo, but Yeah. I mean, I criticize anything. I mean, you've heard what I've said about, like, everything Mortal Kombat. Anyway, so I'd say Royal Raceway, I'd say it could be in, like, high B tier. Like, I like it a lot. I like taking all the shortcuts. But if you're not really exploring or anything crazy along those lines, there's not really much going on. Actually, you know what? I might lower it.
C.
No, not in C.
Yeah, I was gonna say C. D?
No, like high C tier? Like the top of
Maybe.
C tier?
Yeah, just because it's like there's not, like you said, there's not a lot going on unless you're doing the crazy stuff, which if you're just a casual player, you might not even know about.
Yeah, definitely. Like, it's just another raceway. There's nothing too crazy about it. So I guess, like, keep it in, like, yeah, I can agree with you. Like, high C tier. I can actually go with that. Alright, so now it is Bowser's Castle, and I'm willing to bet everyone knows where I'm gonna put this.
A.
No.
S.
Yeah. Okay, let me geek out for a minute. Bowser's
Gonna
Castle.
put on his nerd glasses.
Yeah, I already have them on. Bowser's Castle for the 64 is my favorite Bowser Castle course. It's ominous, it's difficult, and the music is just... What's a word that's, like, beautiful and terrifying at the same time? Like, wynorific? I don't think I'm pronouncing it correctly.
I was gonna say, like, eerie, maybe, but...
Eerie, yeah, but it's like... Bowser's Castle 64 is just beautiful. The music's flawless. The atmosphere is terrifying. Every turn is like 90 degrees, so it's like you have to be on your toes. And then, the music adds to it too. It just, everyone loves the SNES. Sorry, the SNES version. Yeah, that is true. Everyone does prefer the SNES version. But back to this. No, it's like I legitimately can go on about it. It's not even funny. Like, this course, it's terrifying. It is.
Okay, random.
What's that?
Now, random idea. Make a toggle for your VTuber model where you get like nerd glasses when you're getting ready to geek out about something.
Oh,
What are your
yeah,
nerd glasses?
that'd be funny. I'll think about that actually.
No, the nerd ones.
Like the nerd
With,
emoji.
No, like the one with like the duct tape around the nose band and the like actually.
Oh, that.
Kinda look.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
I'll actually
Yeah.
consider that. If I could figure out how to do that, I would. But anyway, but no. Bowser's Castle, okay, there's nothing topping that. Like, that is the top of the S tier. I like the N64 better. It has a certain vibe. It has an ominous vibe. It's... Even my mom likes it. Now, my brother prefers, like, Wii Bowser's Castle, which I don't blame him. But, like, N64 Bowser's Castle... It's good. It's perfect. As Homelander says in The Boys, it's perfect. Perfect. Every last minute detail. I am not exactly quoting him, but you know where I stand on this. Alright. Now it is time for the Special Cup. And starting us off in the Special Cup, we have another S tier course. And that is DK Jungle Parkway. And I like the vibe. The orange, is it the sunset? No, that's not sunset yellow. It's like a nice yellowish orange sky. I can't really think of the color. I don't know. But the atmosphere is great. The course layout is a lot of fun. It's somewhat tricky to maneuver through, but it's not terrible. And then, like, when you are in the N64 version, if you're rearing off the course, you have a coconut thrown at you, and if you're hit by the coconut, it kind of bounces you back into the track.
That's actually smart.
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool, and I've seen a ton of world record attempts from that mechanic on its own. And here's the thing, I'm not really a fan of, like, jungle-themed courses. I'm really not that kind of guy. Like, as much as I like Indiana Jones, I'm just, wasn't really in the whole jungle temple thing. But,
Fair.
yeah, but, like, this course itself, I think it's great. I mean, like, I will say the Mario Kart Wii remake washed out the colors, and it was kind of disappointing. But when you play the original one, it's really good. Like, I don't know, what do you guys say?
Yeah.
It's yellow.
Yellow.
It's suiting. And then, like, of
I mean,
course...
I don't know. You know what you're talking about with these more than we do, because, like, you know,
Yeah,
you've probably been playing Mario Kart more than... Well, you definitely been playing more than me. I don't know about Lauren, but...
Yeah, no, I'm mostly speaking from what you guys have watched, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's alright, yeah. It's alright, yeah, I could see that. I don't know, maybe I'm giving it too much... I'd say maybe I could put it in, like, low S tier. Like, I do prefer dear God. I do prefer Toad's Turnpike. I will say that, though. Because, like, DK Jungle Parkway, as much as I, like, you know, glazed it, it does have its flaws. There could be more, like, obstacles. I think it'd be pretty cool to have a portion of the track where you can interact with the steamboat. But other than that, yeah, I think it's cool. It's Kyle. Kyle is cool has returned. Anyway, hey. Kyle is cool. We got 7 people watching the stream. This is lovely. Only for a few minutes, lol. That's alright. We're almost there. Okay, so next up on the list. Finally, I'm not the only one talking. I'm sorry. Okay, so next up on the list is Yoshi Valley. So, meep. Okay, so you guys played Yoshi Valley from, like, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, right?
Maybe? If I have, it's been a long while, because I don't think I played 8 Deluxe. I think when I played it, I golded all of the tracks, or, like, all of the cups, and then I went back to Zelda.
Fair enough. Dark Skull's here, too. What's up, man? What about you, Lauren? You remember this course?
What?
Anyway, Yoshi Valley. From, like, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Oh, yeah, that's the one with that I told you I took every single route.
Yeah, that's it. Like, what do you think? What do you have to say it should be in?
If we're looking, I mean, I haven't played the 64 version, but I think it's fun. Just having played the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe 8 version.
Yeah. Let's see what the viewers think. See, what I'm thinking is I was gonna put it in, like, low A tier.
That sounds fair.
Yeah, I think, like, low A tier sounds fair. Like, I want to see what the other guys have to say, too. Make it fair and square. Because, like, if you're playing it for the first time and you don't know what the correct route is, it's kind of fun. It's a little mysterious. You don't know who's going to be in first place. But once you figured out the correct pathway...
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Yeah, it's done within a snap of a finger. And that's my issue with it, but... I don't know, let's see what... I'll put it in A tier. Yeah, Mowgli agrees. Mowgli agrees it should be an A tier.
Hey, what would be kind of cool is if they do a remake of it, but instead of it being the same maze layout all the time, they program in different maze layouts so it's different all the time.
That sounds a great idea on paper, but execution, that would be difficult.
Yeah, it'd be hard. Yeah, I know.
No,
it's like it'd be cool, but
here's my idea though. I think Yoshi Valley would be better as, like, a battle arena. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, so like a maze-like battle arena. Just only the maze part itself.
What was the coin one? Where it's like you had to pick up as many coins as you could?
Coin runners?
Yeah.
Or like Shine Thief, or Renegade Roundup, or Renegade Roundup.
Yeah.
Like
any of them, really.
Oh yeah, like I definitely say that Yoshi Valley, I'm gonna put it low A tier. I wish the models in Mario Kart 64 were 3D. I do too. They had, you know, I don't understand why everything had to be pixelated, but it's whatever. Anyways.
It's just what the graphics standard was at the time. That's the fun part.
Oh yeah. And plus there's like a lot of like hidden files in Mario Kart 64. Like there's one course.
Yep.
There's one unused course in Mario Kart 64 that wasn't even in the game. So there is that too. Anyway, now we're gonna get to Banshee Boardwalk. which, Abigail, you mentioned that you remember this course.
I do. It's been a long time, but I think it was on the DS version? Question
Yup.
mark?
It was on the DS version. It was in the Lightning Cup.
I remember hating it because I kept falling off. Like, granted, this was when I was a kid, and then when it went back to replay it later on, I was like, oh wait, this is easy. Why did I hate this so much?
Yeah, this is easy. Okay, so where would you
like,
put
I hated it as a kid. I don't know, it was kind of meh, just because, like, there wasn't really anything going on. The one kind of cool bit, I guess, was when the, like, when the bats are coming at you. Other than that, it's just kind of like a track.
Yeah.
Just like a wood track.
You know, Mowgli says, I don't know about you, but I actually like that track. But I like it too. I actually really like Banshee Boardwalk.
I like it now that I'm older, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Like, as a kid, I struggled with it, but...
Yeah, but it's like Banshee Boardwalk's like Bowser's Castle, but not on steroids. It's Bowser's Castle light, if you think about it. And
yeah, technically.
I don't know, it's like each turn is like a 90-degree turn, and then like by the end of the course, you have 2 hairpin turns that you need to traverse through. And that's a pain in the ass, especially if you get hit by a random NPC with a star, or a lightning bolt shows up out of nowhere.
Or if you're me, stupid kid who couldn't figure out drifting and so was not drifting the entire time.
Yeah. No, I think... yeah, we'll go with that. I think Banshee Boardwalk's really good. Like, I'd say maybe...
Yeah.
Either high A tier or low S tier. Because I like it. But if you disagree...
High A.
High A?
Yeah.
High A? I mean, I guess we could go with that. I mean... Yeah, I could see that. I could see it in high A tier. I can actually go with that, really. No, it's just like... I don't know. I like Banshee Boardwalk. There's just... I get there's not a lot of shortcuts and there's not really much to the course. But... It's just the creepy...
It is a fun one.
Yeah, it's fun. It's creepy. A tier. Yeah, see, they agree.
Yeah.
Now, here is the question, though. Is it better than Koopa Troopa Beach? Or not?
Nope.
No? So
Nah.
you...
Koopa Troopa just had more stuff going on.
Yeah, there's more to it. And then, like, Sherbert Land, of course. Yeah, I'd say it's like second place in A tier. I would say that. Cause like, no. Mowgli seems.
I mean, no.
Mowgli seems to disagree. I think he's responding to is it better? Yeah, he gets it. Okay. Never mind, sorry, I misread the situation. Yeah, so I guess we could go with that. I think it's funny, we only have like 3 courses in the S tier. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I guess we can have Koopa Troopa Beach in the S tier, since I did mention earlier, like, I wanted to see where we would be before putting in the S tier.
Yeah.
So, should we just keep it where it is, or bump it up?
Bump it up.
Bump it up? Alright, yeah. No, I like Koopa Troopa Beach a lot. I really do. So now, before we rank Rainbow Road, we have 4...
No. Save Rainbow Road for last. Do the other 4 first.
Oh, that's what I was about to do.
Good.
Because they're battle arenas. So, the 4 battle arenas... Sorry, my message is send late. No, you're good, man. You're good. It's just mine's delayed. Okay, so... These are the 4 battle arenas. We have... Hold on, if I can get it. There we go. We have Big Donut, Double Deck, Skyscraper, and Block Fort. Now, last year, I made my very first 4-player Chaos live stream. And it was with me, my brother, and his 2 friends. Yes, I did add the battle mode tracks. I figured it'd be necessary. So, in that live stream, we played through every single battle mode. We played through Balloon Battle. We had a blast. So if you guys want to take a look at that live stream from last year, which, wow, wow, time flies. You're welcome to. So, the first battle course that we're going to look at is Big Donut. Now, what I like about... What's that?
Donut.
What I like about the donut is it's an actual donut. Like, there's no guardrails. You can go on a wild goose chase. You can, like, throw red shells at someone and catapult them off the course. Like, it's really fun. But that's all that really goes to it, though.
That's what you call the chaos flavored donut.
Yeah, exactly. It's the chaos flavored donut. And I like that, actually. I really like that.
You're welcome.
Okay, I'm gonna say it belongs in the B tier. Like, I really like the chaos, the chaos in Big Donut. I really do. It's a lot of fun.
And that makes it B tier?
Well, I have my reason. I have my reasons for it.
Explain.
I will explain in a minute. We'll put it in the B tier. Or we might amp it up to this A tier. Just give it a minute. Just trust me on this one. So, next one is Double Deck. Now, the concept of Double Deck is that there's multiple levels. And on the very top, you're able to, like, throw green shells or red shells at everyone. Or, you have the other option, you can chase anybody. Now, the only problem that I have with Double Deck is that it's empty. Like, if you have four people chasing after each other, there's not really much going on. It's just four people are going after each other, items are thrown everywhere, and that's about it. So
it sounds like the chaos is measured by how many people you have.
Exactly.
Meh.
So I'd say probably I'd put it in the
D.
D. Yeah, we can go with that.
Well,
we can put. We'll put it in the D tier. Like, I like. Fair enough. Oh, see, there's Sam too. What's up, everyone? No, but it's like there's not really much going on if you play the course. But anyway, so now you might be asking, why the hell did I put Big Donut on Skyscraper? Okay? Wait a minute, let me pause. Why did I put Big Donut in the B tier? There we go, I fixed my sentence.
Good job.
Skyscraper is pretty much Big Donut on crack. I'm serious. So Skyscraper, you have 2 levels, right? You're on this giant diamond, and there's the inside area, and you have the outside area. Now, the inside area, you have, you have a hole in the center of the course, right? So this area is kind of like your safe zone. But the outside is a nightmare. I kid you not. You can go on a wild goose chase on the outside and chase after your opponent, throw a green shell at them, and catapult them off the edge of the skyscraper. Like, it is so funny to watch one of your friends just get so irritated with you. And what's cool about Skyscraper is that, like, in the middle, there are 4 bridges that you can cross. Mm-hmm. But if you have a mushroom, you can jump over the gaps. Mm. So if you want to intercept someone and show up out of nowhere, you can do that. Like, I kid you not. Like, one day we're gonna have to stream Mario Kart 64 battle mode again. We're gonna have to do it. But, like, Skyscraper is fun. I mean, it even had a remake in Mario Kart Wii. I think it was like one of the battle modes in Mario Kart Wii, but I can seriously go on about it. It's literally, like I said, it's Big Donut on crack. The potential...
Better.
Yeah. The potential of going on a crazy chase is there. Like, it's so funny. like with Big Donut, yeah, it's fun. You can still intercept someone. But have you seen someone intercept a chase, and then the person who used the mushroom lost control and drove off of the edge? That's Skyscraper.
Oh boy.
And I freaking love it. I think it's hysterical. I love it so much. But this is the obvious top pick for the battle course, and that is Block Fort, and that is going in the S tier. Now let me say this real quick, okay? Block Fort is like Double Deck, where there's multiple levels, right? But there's 4 different forts that you can climb up on. And
Oh boy.
this map is claustrophobic.
So everything's close.
So everything is close. The wild goose chases end up becoming everyone is chasing after each other. Banana peels are everywhere. 1 minute, you're gonna have a red shell thrown at you from someone on the 3rd layer on a bridge. Or, if you're in a wild goose chase, right, and you're on the top layer, there are long, very narrow bridges. Someone can set up a fake item box on those narrow bridges. And if someone's not paying attention while you're on a chase, you can eliminate them. You can literally set up traps everywhere and block for it. You can chase anyone you want. You can snipe people from wherever. You can intercept any sort of situation. And it's hysterical. It is like the definition of chaos in Mario Kart 64. And yes, Mowgli, I know, like, it's obvious. Like, Block Fort is literally universally liked in Mario Kart 64 because of its chaos. Like, I go back, like, believe it or not, I go back and forth between Skyscraper and Block Fort. Like, I'm not kidding.
Yes, right.
Yeah, no, I'm not kidding. It's like the amount of chaos in these 2 courses are phenomenal. It's like this. Are you in the mood to catapult someone off the edge? Skyscraper.
Yes.
Are you in the mood to chase someone down or snipe them from a mile away or set up traps? Block Fort. It just depends on the situation. Like, I'm dead serious. It depends on where you're at, on your mood, or whatsoever. It is just that. And it's funny. Well,
Again, fair enough.
yeah. I mean, like, I can go on, but we have one more course to rank, to put on the tier list, and you can probably guess what it is.
Rainbow Road.
Gay Road. So, Rainbow Road on Mario Kart 64 is a mixed bag, in my opinion. Okay? So, there are days where I want it in the B tier, and there are also days where I like to have it in the C tier. But I think Rainbow Road belongs in the B tier because of how mediocre it is, if that makes sense. Like,
Yeah, because it's not like it's not bad.
no,
just
it's not
kind of
bad at
okay.
all. Like there's multiple shortcuts you can take. Sam loves Rainbow Road. I can't blame you, Sam. I really can't.
But which
Like-
one though?
Yeah, my favorite is Wii Rainbow Road. I don't care what anyone says. I love
Yes.
Wii Rainbow. Like the Mario Galaxy theme. It's beautiful. But Rainbow
Can't go
Road
wrong
and
with a good
Mario
Wii track.
Kart. What's that?
Can't go wrong with a good Wii track.
Oh yeah. So, Rainbow Road on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, right? The remake of it. I like it, but it kind of eradicated the concept of being up in space.
Yeah.
And that's not what I wasn't really fond of with N64 Rainbow Road. But in the original, you're in space. It's calm, quiet, and it's not like, you know, like, I hate to be an asshole, but like, I didn't really. Sorry, it's a longer
True.
version of Wario Stadium, but colorful. Yeah, I mean, if you... This is a fucked up joke, but pretty much Rainbow Road is Wario Coliseum during Pride Month. But...
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah, I'm being an asshole, I'm sorry. But...
No, you're not.
Yeah, I'm not sorry. You can cancel me now. Anyway. Mario Kart Wii and Mario Kart 64 and 8, but not Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. No, but it's like... I'm gonna say B tier. I think, like, high B tier makes sense for it. Like, there's much more to be desired. Okay, I will say this. If there are more chain chomp obstacles and, 0 guardrails, I definitely...
It'd be better.
Yeah, I'd say it'd be more A tier. I think it'd be...
Yeah, because it's like what we were talking about when we were actually doing it, where it's like... The whole point of Rainbow Road is the ability to fall off. It's supposed to be the hardest track. It's harder to fall off with the guardrails.
Exactly, and there's no...
There's no way to make it harder.
Exactly, yeah, like, thank you for reading my mind. No, there's just... The concept of Rainbow Road, it's supposed to be difficult. Like, the original Mario Kart, or Super Mario Kart for the Super Nintendo, that version of Rainbow Road is a pain in the ass. Like, every turn...
It's literally the final boss. It's literally the final boss track.
Yeah, it's like every turn is 90 degrees or a hairpin. It's crazy. Yep. Well, actually, no, there's no hairpin turn. It's more or less just 90-degree turns.
Yeah.
But high P tier is a good area. Wait, hold on. I'm actually curious. Where would you guys put this course? I want to see...
Specifically the N64 version, not, like, other versions.
Yeah, like, N64 Rainbow Road. What would you guys put it? I'm curious now. Because, like, I don't think it belongs in the D tier or in the C tier.
No.
Like, maybe low?
Like, it's not bad enough for those, but it's not good enough for A or S.
Oh, yeah, exactly. But it's just...
It's kind of boring.
It's boring. It's very mediocre. And now, if you were performing the shortcuts, that's a completely different story. B tier? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Mowgli said B.
Yeah, Mowgli can agree. B tier. Like...
And then, we already know Shark says high B is good area, so...
Yeah. Yeah, I think, I think this kind of is our tier list right here.
Yep.
I think that's our tier list. I mean, would you make any changes to it? If you have any ideas? Nope. No? Alrighty, so you might have noticed at the beginning of this video, I put bonus section at the very end, please watch. Or something along those lines, I don't know. I'm recording this before I actually make that sort of, you know, portion of the course, of the video, so we're gonna figure it out from there. So I realized while editing this massive video that I have made over a handful of mistakes, like an overwhelming amount of mistakes that I am proud to, you know, that I'm not proud of. So I figured I'd make a small portion of the video and fix it up from there. So without further ado, let's actually make the definitive Catrovert 64 course ranking for this game. So let's go. Alright, first things first, I made a massive mistake with the S tier, and that is Koopa Troopa Beach needs to be ahead of DK Jungle Parkway. I don't understand why I managed to forget to swap those places. I even remember specifically telling myself that I need to swap those two because, you know, I prefer Koopa Troopa Beach. Well, here and behold, and you shouldn't be surprised, I forgot to do it. I don't know why, I'm just smart like that, and I don't care. So as for the A tier, we're gonna knock down Sherbert Land all the way to the D tier, because while recording the courses for the, like, you know, for footage, I realized that I'm a fucking moron. Sherbert Land actually sucks. And it's not because of how generic the design of the course is, it's the lighting. Depending on what kind of TV you used or monitor or what so fucking ever you use for Sherbert Land, the light bounces off of the road and it makes it a little brighter. And if you don't have like muscle memory, or if it's your first time playing the course, it can actually be difficult to see where you're going. Now, I understand that it's supposed to be like that, and it's pretty genius to say the least, but at the same time, if the course wasn't designed so fucking poorly, or just monotonous as hell, then I guess, like, you know, I guess it would be higher up on the tier list, but the only thing that makes it better than Luigi Raceway is the penguins. That's it. Okay? I don't understand why I let, like, penguins cloud my judgment. I don't know. I really don't know why I allowed penguins, of all things. But there you go. Now the D tier is fixed properly. So, as for, like, the A tier, I was thinking about swapping these two, but here's the problem, right? Banshee Boardwalk has a little bit more personality than Yoshi Valley, because the concept of Yoshi Valley is cool, right? A maze-like course where you don't really know where you're going. But if you do know where you're going, then you can easily, like, just bypass the course, no problems, no questions asked. Banshee Boardwalk, on the other hand, I mean, it has more personality. It just has more personality to it. I like how it is. I like how it feels while playing the course. So, yeah, there's that. Alright, so B tier. Mowgli is going to get pretty upset about this one, but I figured as such as to move Calamari Desert all the way to the end, or second to last, to the B. I mean, technically to the end of the B tier, because I have all of the battle courses ranked at the back, like at the end of the tier, like, you know, at the end, you know, just to make sure that they're kind of like separately ranked, if that makes sense. But I figured Calamari Desert could be at the tail end, in quotations, at the tier list, and that's because I was really thinking about it, and Calamari Desert really doesn't have much going for it. That's it. Like, it's just the train and the desert. Nothing else. And it kind of sucks. I mean, like, yes, there is shortcut potential, and it's a very iconic course, but yet at the same time, it's like, that's it. The environment is pretty, the music is really pretty, and it's fun knocking the opponent into the train. Yeah, that's about it. So, I say just keep it right there. And then, of course, like how, this is pretty controversial, but Frappe Snowland and Choco Mountain will be ahead of Calamari Desert. I feel like Frappe Snowland's better because there's more turns, there's more to the environment than, you know, there's more to the environment in my eyes. Like, I love the theming, I love, like, the pretty, like, nighttime snowy areas and having all the different snowmen to avoid, but I don't know. I like Frappe Snowland more than Calamari Desert. Call me controversial. I'm just weird like that. And of course, Choco Mountain. Okay, yes, my statement will be controversial as shit. I don't care. But I think Choco Mountain's a lot of fun. It's a difficult course. The design is terrible because it's just nothing but shit. But hey, there's a lot more than, you know, there's a lot more to do in this course. And as for Rainbow Road, I feel like it deserves to be at the top of B tier, and that's mostly because it's a really nice course. It's nice, relaxing, it's an excellent conclusion to the game, but it's not perfect. It is not perfect at all. And the reason why it isn't perfect is because it feels like that the game is just kind of, you know, it feels like the devs were like, oh yeah, let's hold the player's hand. It kind of sucks. So, if, as mentioned in the stream, if Rainbow Road had more obstacles and no guardrails, I feel like that this course would definitely be in the A tier. I mean, don't get me wrong, the shortcuts are amazing, but that's about it. That's all that's really going for it. C tier, I have made another massive mistake. And with this mistake, I originally had Royal Raceway ahead of Moo Moo Farm. And I'm gonna fix that and have Moo Moo Farm ahead of Royal Raceway. Yeah, I know, that's crazy to say. I'm also considering having Mario Raceway ahead of Royal Raceway. Why is that? Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's mostly because Mario Raceway has a little bit more to do than Royal Raceway. Yes, Royal Raceway has the Peach's Castle, has the Peach's Castle's Easter egg. Yes, it has a giant fucking ramp that you can use for an ultra shortcut. Mario Raceway, on the other hand, is just better because there's more shortcuts that you can perform, and it's a small track, but with a lot of shortcuts. That's it. Okay? I just like Mario Raceway a little bit better. Call me controversial. I don't fucking care. That's just my opinion. And if you don't like it, that is a-okay. You can dislike this video all you want. I don't care. Other than that, this here will be the definitive tier list for Mario Kart 64. My definitive tier list. Alright? As controversial as my opinions are, it makes sense to me, and I don't give a shit. So I hope you guys enjoyed this long video, and I hope to see you guys in the future streams.